I'm home early. I didn't know you would be back until 8. There's leftovers in the fridge. I made the pasta you like.
The pasta can wait. Renata, I see something on your key ring. The other key is brass, heavier. What's it for?
It's for the storage room below. I told the super I need more space. Idris,
Idris, please don't turn this into a thing it's not.
Casimir's penthouse doesn't have a storage locker, Idris. You've been talking about it in your sleep. You feel already at home in 12B. This is our landlord. I rent him month to month. That's all this is. The smallness condition is conspiring against you.
7 years fitting my life here. He smiles once, and you puff up.
He does things you can't. Dinners, trips, no more instant coffee.
I never claimed to be. I just don't beg for what should be freely given. If his money changes your life, you weren't here.
Then let me go. He asked me to relocate to 12B by the 1st. I said yes. I was going to tell you tonight.
I know. He made the announcement to the building at the spring meeting last week. You said you had something to do that night.
So what, you're catching up on me now? That is precisely why I require somebody not counting on every step I take.
At that meeting, he didn't tell you he sold this building in January. His debt was repaid. He's no longer your landlord.
He would never sell. This building is his family's legacy. You're lying because you don't like someone with money choosing me over you. What hurts is you, right? 7 years to do something of yourself. In the same time, Casimir started an empire.
You developed a habit.
For 7 years, Idris was paying the rent, but Casimir was in debt, just as he went and hid from people like you. Women who desire more than a man who cooks and calls it ambition? There are 3 properties owned by Casimir, Idris. I don't believe you. You'd do anything to have me stay. Next, you're a billionaire embarrassed to be seen, spending money at a thrift store.
Not rich, not a billionaire. A reader that reads numbers before signing. You've never heard my name. It's the company that bought Casimir's debt.
You don't have a company. You work a desk job. Casimir is a real estate owner. This building and the earth under our feet are his.
He owned it, past tense. I purchased that note from a company you never heard of. You never asked me about my work after work.
You're his landlady now? The man who can't afford to fix the dishwasher? I have to believe you purchased Casimir's whole building? 12B. The brass key is still usable on Idris. It only unlocks my door, not his. The deed changed in January. I filed it myself. You just sat there and didn't say anything while I packed. Why did you believe Casimir was waiting for me up in 12B?
I wanted to find out if you would choose me if it cost you something. You selected the door when you thought you discovered gold.
With your key, please? I'm coming back to 12B on Friday. If by some miracle you're telling the truth.
I'll pay rent like everyone else. Idris. Didn't expect you in here. I'm still packing, but half of these boxes weigh more than I recall. Which one? The movers said Friday. I was told about Renata's move to 12B before I announced it. I want to get some idea, Casimir. What was the plan with that?
She appeared before me, Idris. I didn't chase her. She expressed her desire for more. Could I reject a lady who selected me?
You knew she lived with me for 7 years. You smiled, gave her a brass key to the 2nd level, and that was all.
I was drowning, Idris. It was as if the bank were standing on my shoulder. It made me feel like I had something, right?
You used her to feel great during your downfall. You made me feel bigger with her. The whole scenario was propelled by thin air. If you're watching this story unfold, subscribe only if you'd like to see how it ends. No pressure. A mere man sorting out what's his. You paid my debt. I know that now. Do you come here to boast about your good fortune, or do you want something from me? I want you to tell Renata the truth. The debt, the sale, and you being absent at the time you gave her that key. She'll hate me. This building is the entire basis of my image. If she discovers I had nothing when I gave her 12B, she won't hate you. She will feel bad about herself for selecting a fallen man and calling it elevation. I wouldn't say that's your problem. I'd be more nervous. If a man took what was mine and smiled, I'd set the building on fire before I'd let him have it. It's the difference between us. You burnt all the way to wanting more. I purchased the ashes and constructed something private. Be out by Friday.
Idris? What are you doing in Casimir's penthouse? Where is he? I told him I will be here at first with my bags.
Casimir moved out Thursday. He carried it all, the furniture and the art and the view that you dreamt about. He's gone, Renata. Renata picked a guy for his money and lost everything. If you have been where I have been, tell me in the comments.
It was true. You truly did purchase the building. You sat there silent as I packed. You made me think that I was his.
You were not his, Renata. You were yours. You waited for a man to give you a life, but got a house.
I made a mistake. I see that now. But you bought a building out of protest? Idris, it's not love, it's obsession.
It wasn't a purchase made with an agenda. I purchased it as it was drowning, and I could save it. Now you've got me looking.
I wish you the best, Idris. I sold the building last week. Every floor, every unit, the storage lockers.
Gone. I kept one thing.
12B. I kept it for me. I'd like to see what's up top without anyone else's name on the door, Renata.
So that's it? You bought it, sold it, kept the penthouse, and I'm in the hall with bags? I don't get to come inside?
The brass key opens 12B. However, a key opens a door, not a relationship. Welcome in if you'd like.
There is no going back. 2 weeks later. I've been in 12B, as you said. It is a spectacular sight. But it is an affliction each morning, Idris.
It's a room, Renata. You were looking for the 12th floor. Now you have it. How you feel when you get what you ask for.
I didn't ask to be alone, Idris. I asked for more. This is a beautiful penthouse cage only to be enjoyed by no one.
You asked for his life, not his company. No, Renata, that's not the same. You misled from the first time you used that brass key.
I know I did something. I know 7 years isn't meant to be lost over one bad move. But here I stand, Idris. I'm asking.
You're not requesting to return. With your choice, you're inviting rescue, Renata. These are two separate doors. I'm neither of them.
So what, I just live with it? I sit here all night, hear everything I said to you, and I just rot? No.
You grow. Stop judging men by what they own. Measure yourself by what you create. You lease the penthouse until the lease ends.
What then? I have no possession of anything after the lease ends. Where do I go? Back to the instant coffee-smelling apartment?
I don't have that apartment anymore. It was stripped out by the new owners. You're asking whether I'll catch you, and I did 7 years ago.
Why won't you catch me now? I'm standing just right here, Idris. I'm not asking for the penthouse or the building, I'm asking for you.
You're not falling, Renata, you're standing. You merely don't feel confident about the place you sit. I loved someone who knew the difference.
Idris, wait.
Keep the key, Renata. Rent is due on the 1st. Then it's on to you. I suppose you knew.